Hi, this is Eric with Pure Vita Fitness with today's fitness tip. We're talking about plyometrics. People hear the term plyometrics and they kind of freak out and think it's jumping off of big boxes and doing all kind of crazy bounding. When reality is plyometrics really teach your body how to react and be fast and slow itself down at a quick pace. It's kind of like having an analog brake system in your body. So we do plyos to teach that because people sometimes do have to move fast. For instance, in our state right now you can't really tell it, but it's a beautiful sunny summer day, but in the winter here we have ice and people slip on the ice, and a lot of times having that ability to react quick is the difference between having a bad fall or catching yourself and regaining your balance. I know people that like to downhill ski. Downhill skiing is a pretty popular sport here in Minnesota. A lot of times, when you have to slow yourself down or change directions quick, that's a plyometric style movement. And plyometrics also are a great way to get your heart rate up and train your fast twitch muscle fibers. So it's another element of fitness that we talk about here at the studio. And a lot of people think it's just for athletes, but all of our clients do some sort of plyometric, and it can be a very low level plyometric to a very high intense level plyometric depending on what that athlete, that person or that client's goals are. If they're an athlete, definitely go to higher level plyometrics, but some of our older clients will even do the lower level plyometrics just to kind of keep that ability, like I said, that reactive ability. So we're going to demonstrate a couple of them today that we like to do. The first one is a squat to jump. We're going to start with a squat position here, and we're going to take the arms, swing them back, and then we're going to swing the arms forward, jump, come back and hold in a good athletic squat position with your chest up, jump, and hold. You want to make sure you don't land too far forward on your toes so you're falling forward, and you don't want to be too far back in your heels, kind of right in the middle of your foot or your feet. Weight's kind of in the middle, and on the ball of your foot, your hips are back, your chest is up, and you feel like you're in a good, stable position. Now, if you have a step or a box, you want to take this up another notch, we'll actually do this in the studio. We'll actually do the same thing. Come up, jump on a box, step down, and then if you want to really be more, come up, jump down, always landing in that good position. We always start with plyometric with stabilization. That's the first level of plyometrics. The other thing we talked about in some of the previous videos is training from multiple directions. Multiple directions because the body's muscles move and the body needs to move in multiple directions. So we're going to do a plyometric in a lateral plane. We're going to move the step. And probably one of our favorite ones we like to do is called an ice skater. You've all seen speed skating in the Olympics, so this is very similar. So we're going to swing this arm across the body. We're going to go to the side, balance, balance, balance. Use that hip to slow you down. Try not to let your foot roll out. Try to see how my foot's rolling out here. You want to keep your foot kind of weight to the inside when you land. Push off from the outside. And as you get better, you can increase the intensity. Now, what we really recommend is, plyometrics are best done in like 20 to 30 second intervals, because that's where you use your ATP system, which is your fast twitch muscle fiber system. But we'll say in this case, we'll say 10 to 15 reps. Doing them with control and stabilization, 2 to 3 sets. Add this into your program. A box jump or a squat jump to stabilization, followed up by an ice skater starting with an ice skater side to side, 10 to 15 times with stabilization. These are 2 plyometric exercises you can do, very low level, very safe to start with. If you have bad knees, make sure you consult your physician or your chiropractor before you start these. But this is another great way to add another element to your fitness program. This is Eric with our fitness tip of the day, plyometrics. We'll see you tomorrow.